Hi everyone. Hello. Hello. Oh yes, I will be teasing all of you. Don't you worry. I bet you have missed me teasing you. I was just reading some of the comments at the beginning of the live when people are here, but I haven't started yet. And oh my goodness, so many of you are saying that you missed me, that you didn't know what to do with your Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. But I am back. I'm back. And I am so happy to be back. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. It is lovely that you're all here. It's just wonderful. It is amazing how fabulous fans you are, my subscribers, my followers. You are very dear to my heart. I would not be such a good subscriber. You're all so much better than me, following me so loyally. And yeah, even I was posting some pictures of our holiday and you were all loving those. So thank you very much for that. Thank you, Helene. Thank you. Yes, so the hair was chopped off and right before we went on holiday, and I have to say, oh my goodness, it was so nice to have it short again. Certainly, yes, for the holiday and for the hot weather, you shower, you come out of the shower, just towel dry, and it was dry. You didn't have to spend too much time drying all that long hair. And now as well, I've been curling it sort of like, the sort of at the base, sort of those lazy curls, I call them. But the thing is, I'm not very good at lazy curls. I'm not very good at any curls, to be honest, but there we go. So thank you, Deborah. Thank you. So everyone, hello to the moderators. Hello, Christine. Hi, Julie. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Teresa. Lovely that you are here as well. Angel is on a day out with her friends, so we are going to find out all about that later on. And yeah, I think Karen is quite busy as well, so that's us for tonight. So thank you, Bridget. Thank you. Oh, welcome home, everybody's saying. It's lovely to be back. Although, yes, last week, I do apologize. It was planned to do a live, but when we got home, we were really, really tired. We've had a very, how should I say it? It was not a relaxing holiday. We saw a lot of things and we did a lot of things, and I wouldn't want it any other way because that's what I wanted to do on the holiday. But still, yes, it was. And Sunday, oh my goodness, I did, I think 6 or 8 loads of washing. Everything had to be washed, just everything. Yes, I need a holiday to get over the holiday. I need a laundry holiday. Oh my goodness, everything had to be washed. Oh, and you sort of, I used short laundry cycles, not the 3-hour ones, because I mean, honestly, otherwise I would still be washing. And then of course it all went in the dryer. There was no way I was going to hang up. Well, I did hang up some things, my more delicate dresses. But yeah, there we go. Oh, thank you, Love to Craft. Thank you. Well, actually, it's not a blouse. Okay, let me explain. I am wearing this shawl over it because it's not very warm. I will take the shawl off. I'll put it back on in a minute. But this is a traditional Egyptian dress. It's a galabea. So it's a dress. It's not very sort of flattering, but it's a dress. Look at that. So it's quite plain on the back. And I think this is the version for the ladies, but it's a very smocked, it's very nicely decorated. So it would be a Sunday one, but they have like plainer ones and the men wear them as well. So they have like plain gray or plain sort of wide. And so this one is a very fancy one because it's silk and cotton, and that's why it's so cold. But of course, it's for in a hot country, so that is why. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm so happy you all like it. You see, we met up with Nadine, and she took us to Kal El Khalili. I cannot pronounce it. The sort of the famous shopping area, traditional shopping area, and there was a shop there who was selling these things, and she helped, with the bargaining, because you have to do a lot of that, and yeah, with the language, and she spoke the language. It was so nice that she could help us, and I felt more confident buying. But yeah, I think we got a good price. I have no idea. But yeah, I really like the color, sort of that sort of almost like a pale Lincoln. And I really like the brown, it it is quite comfortable. Yes, it's summer. It's obviously it's for summer. It is quite comfortable because there's sort of not even there's no shape to it, basically. I feel a bit like I'm wearing a bag, but it's okay. It's okay. Let me sit down again so I'm a bit closer to the chat so I can read it. Oh, there's Karen. Hello, Karen. Yeah, so Dirk didn't get one. No, obviously not. He didn't get one. So I thought I would get one for filming with, but we didn't. And yeah, for wearing for the live. And yes, yeah, the necklace is a traditional Nubian necklace. So this is a separate, not a separate people. They're Egyptians, but they're in a particular region. And so we went to see them, the Nubians, and this is a necklace that I bought there, and it's all. I don't know how they dye them, but it's all natural things. I don't know what this is. This is sort of like a nut that they cut. And then this, and it smells nice. And I do think he put essential oil on it. So to keep that smell up, I can do the same. But it's still smelling really nice. So it's nice to, to wear something like this. So I'll be wearing that. I like that. I always like, getting something like that. It doesn't cost that much, but it's a little thing that you can wear and that you sort of that you like. So yeah, so I had to get my Lovelock shawl out, the Aztec shawl. It's really cold, this fabric, but then I suppose, yes, it is meant for a hot country, and it was very warm there indeed. So I'm just going to keep myself warm with my shawl. Well, actually, Sour Patch Kids, we've done that. I've had a blanket that was inspired by a necklace. So I think I'm just going to have this as my necklace, my Nubian necklace. But I have so many other things that have inspired me. So many things. And of course, I will be doing a cowl, all inspired by the trip, of course. So yes, that is all in the making. It's all in the works. And thank you, Joyce. Thank you. And yes, Joanne, the dress is ankle length. It comes down to my feet. Yeah, I'm keeping it real here. I'm wearing black warm socks, but yeah, it comes down to my to my ankles. Keep it real, I'm like, don't show them your black socks. Don't show, because they don't go. And there we go, sticking up my leg, showing you. I can't keep anything secret, can I? Yes, more inspiration. Yes, and not only that. Thank you, Janie. A little bit not okay. We were okay. We were able to do everything, But yeah, the food is different, the water is different. So yeah, but there you go. I suppose that's what happens. It can happen on any trip, but especially that kind of country. If you go there, we knew that in advance. And I sort of had a little bit of sort of precautionary medicine to take. So we were semi all right, but it didn't stop us from doing anything. And that's the main thing. In a way, yes, there was a little bit of tummy upset, but we wanted to do all the things and we did them, and that's fine, right? Yeah, Patrice, yeah, well, I can't keep things like that. Well, I can tease you, but things like, sorry, my throat is very dry. Things like, the socks. I can't keep that a secret. Amy, we went to Egypt and we went to Cairo. We saw the pyramids. I was so, that's one of the things, the pyramids is one of those, unbelievable things. We saw the pyramids, we walked around them, and yes, I rode a camel. We rode a camel and we went on the back of to the back of the pyramids. So no other tourists were there. It was lovely. It was so nice. It was so quiet and lovely. And my favorite part of the trip was, the camel ride. I mean, I am in my element if I can do things like that. I was sitting on that camel. I was filming. I was waving. I was talking to my camel. He was called something like that, Sharon. He was called Bob Marley. So yes, I was talking to Bob Marley all the way. Oh, come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Let's go. Come on. And the guy, because they walk with you, they don't let you go off on your own. He let me drive it. He gave me the thing and he let me drive my own camel. Yalla, yalla, I went, and it went. Yeah, amazing. But Dirk is not such a hero. Dirk is not such a hero. So he was like holding on. And when I said to him, I went like this with the camera. I'm like, can you take a picture of me on my camel? And he went, no, I can't. I have to hold on. So yeah, he's never so comfortable with things like that. But he did it because he knew I wanted to do it. No, actually, they were very well behaved. They were very well behaved. They were really well trained. Two humps for a camel, one hump for a dromedary. How do you say it in English? I don't know. Anyway, so yes, I did get a picture of him on the camel, and I got one of me as well. So that's the main thing. Dromedary, yes. And so yeah, that was my and that was even the first day that we were there. And I was like, oh my goodness, there are so many bucket list items that I've just ticked off today that I didn't even know I had. Everybody's always talking about, oh, my bucket list. I don't have a bucket list. I don't. But going there, realizing that doing these things, I realized I did. These were some of the things that my grandpa was always talking about. When we went on our walks on Saturday afternoons, when it was raining, we would watch Western films, the cowboys and the Indians, but we would also watch films like Lawrence of Arabia and in the desert and the caravans and the camels and, And when I was there and I started remembering all these things, and oh my goodness, yeah, a real dream come true for me. For me, it was fabulous. I really loved, the camels, the pyramids, and then, oh my goodness, every morning when we were on the cruise ship, every morning we went for a trip. So in the late afternoon, evening, you would sail. And so every morning you'd be somewhere else. And so we started in Luxor. And then, we went to see. Luxor has so many archaeology sites. It's unbelievable. You cannot see all of them in, you'd need years to see them all properly. And so, every morning we went and saw things like temples and, huge statues, the Valley of the Kings, tombs, all kinds of things. And to be honest, those things, all of them, one by one, were always those things that, I was teaching about. I'm a teacher. I'm a history teacher. I was trained as a history teacher, and I was teaching these things, and I'd never seen them in real life. So this was really a real eye-opener, because the things you see in a history book, it's not the same as in real. One picture does not do all those locations justice. So many lovely things that we saw. I have taken so many pictures. Nearly 2,000 pictures and videos, and I mean, I'm glad they're backed up on the cloud, because I cannot, there's so many of them, so many. But yes, I mean, it was so lovely to walk around in history almost. It's unbelievable that those things have been built so long ago. They're still there. And oh my goodness, they just let you, there's no barriers. They let you, they ask you not to touch them, but a lot of people were touching them. So I hope that they will survive another so many years, hopefully, but it's wonderful to have seen all those things in real life. Yes, Debbie, it was a wonderful birthday experience. We booked this through a company, and we didn't, how should I say it? We didn't do our research properly to research the company. So we were a little bit rushed when we booked it, because we realized that a lot of the sites that we'd been on had already booked up. So there was no more spaces. Then we found one where there were spaces, and we just booked it. And it was a little bit risky, but oh my goodness, our trip was 100% fine. We were picked up when we had to be picked up. The flight we went on. So we flew into Cairo from Heathrow. Then we flew to Luxor. From Luxor, we did the cruise. We came back to Luxor. Then we had a bus trip to Hurghada, plane from Hurghada to Cairo, Cairo to Heathrow. It was so well organized. We were picked up. We were dropped off. We had the most amazing guide. I mean, it was a fabulous holiday. It really was. And for us, I mean, it will be a once in a lifetime thing. I really enjoyed it. And of course now it will be Dirk's choice to go on holiday, not this year, but next year. I'm not saying any more. So I keep asking him, so where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Because, of course, this time it was my choice. It was something that I'd always wanted to do. I wanted to see. It was something that was connected to me, that I felt passionate about. And, of course, Dirk came along because he wanted to support me, of course, but also he said, I am interested in seeing all those things. So hopefully, Dirk will choose something that interests me at least. But if not, I'll just go along for companion. But you know what it's like. I got to choose this holiday, so he gets to choose his special holiday. We'll see how it goes. Oh my goodness, he's asking for suggestions. Yeah. Yes, name the cow after my camel. The Bob Marley cow? I don't think so. Yes, salam alaikum, Dirk. Yeah. So, Oh, Rome, yeah. Well, the thing is, it's also supposed to be something that, we'd never been to Egypt. So, something that where we've never been before. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how Camelback Cal. Well, it's been decided. The next Cal has been decided. And I am fully working on doing the lookbook, the information video, and the testers are starting next week. Yes, so it's all happening. In November, I realized I was going to Egypt, and what was I going to film there? Surely I was going to do a cal based on Egypt. So, yes, darlings, the blanket has been made. The blanket was taken to Egypt and the blanket has been filmed there. And I am so happy to say that everything that I thought about, everything that I researched and came up with, I saw when I was there as well. So the blanket is, yes, an Egyptian lookbook. Yes, it was filmed in Egypt on the Nile. And yeah, I have been working on it this afternoon because it's always better if you do it as soon as possible after you filmed it. So there we go. We are going to have a cal all to do with Egypt, and in good time, of course, you will be teased and pleased, and I will make sure that you know everything that you need to know in good time. So there we go. Yes, can't wait to see the colors. Deborah, when I went to the Egyptian Museum, the first day we were there, we went to the Egyptian Museum. We went to Esna Temple. We went to the Valley of the Kings, to the tombs, and those first few visits that we did, all I was doing was, are these the colors? Did I use the right colors? Have I got the right colors? Oh, yes. I was like really trying to find, have I done the right thing? Because of course, doing it all from afar, I couldn't wait to do the blanket now because I had to film it there. So yes, yeah, Sandra, everything in good time. Okay, so it's all happening. Everything is in the works. Let's have those testers start first so I know what they think of it, and then I will feel another level of, when I got to Egypt and I checked the colors and I checked the themes that I was thinking of, and everything fell into place. That was fabulous because, of course, it's all a concern for me. Have I done the right thing? And then, of course, now it's up to the testers to start. And yeah, we'll see what they say. And then I'll be ready to share everything else. But now I'm just teasing. Oh. Right. Okay. So while we were away, I have a list here. There's so much I have to talk about. While we were away, thank you for those who have ordered and who have kept Gary busy. He had quite a few things to do, so that was really well done. But we also had a problem with Royal Mail. Apparently there was a cyber attack on their whatever it was, so nothing was able to send out. I don't know what it was it international or whatever? So we had to stop the Royal Mail as a courier because obviously there's problems. So we made sure that now everything is leveling out and hopefully they will resume their service soon. But yeah, that was a problem, and that's probably some of your parcels might have been delayed because of that. So we do apologize for that, but obviously out of our control. So whenever something like that happens, we will always try to be reactive and make sure that, you know, you don't feel too much hindrance from that. But yeah, there's only so much we can do. So that's what was happening. So Dirk has now caught up with everything that wasn't sent out because of the problems. So hopefully everything is back on track. What also happened while we were away, honestly, is that Stylecraft was having some quality issues. And so first of all, we were out of black. Now we're out of meadow, and that concerns quite a few packs. So we are trying to make sure that, again, that you don't feel too much inconvenience from that. And excuse me, we are what am I doing? We are replacing the meadow from Stylecraft by the Wendy Spring Meadow. Is it called Spring Meadow? I think so. It's the same color, basically. So, you know, if you don't want to have that in your pack, then you just have to wait. But if you don't mind, I mean, it is the same thickness. It's the same kind of, you know, it's the same type of yarn. They are intermixable, whatever you call it. And yeah, so we are replacing the meadow by so the UK wasn't affected, it was the international that was affected. So that's what for the Royal Mail. Okay. So we are going to be replacing the meadow by the Wendy Spring Meadow, just so that if you do want to buy that pack, it will be a different ball in there, but it's fine. It's the same yarn thickness. It can be used intermixed. Okay, so hopefully that will solve that problem. There's other colors that are out of stock, but they're not so much in our packs. So, you know, hopefully it won't affect our packs too much. Right, so, oh my goodness. I need a drink now. Yes, so I've got it here. I am so happy people are doing the to-do blanket. It was, of course, while I was away, it came out on my birthday. Did you realize that? So I planned it so it would come out on my birthday. And so many of you are making it. It's lovely to see you make it. Leila. Yeah, I want that. Come, wait. Not on the dress. Let me just get this. And get this. Ja, kom hier. Kom aan. Kom, spring erop. Kom. Allee, wat zijn we nu? Leila. Allee, kom. Now she's like, I don't want to. Ja, kom on. Allee, kom. Not on the dress. Come on. Yes, here we are. Oh, yes. Leila was so happy to see us. She was so happy to see us. She had been looked after very well, though. We have a cat sitter, and he looks after her. So he comes and sees her every morning and every evening. So he knows her. He's been looking after her since we've moved here. So once in a while, he comes and looks after her. And of course, Gary was here as well. So he has to come in to check the computer. And we got a text message from Gary saying, Leila is keeping an eye on me from up high. Because, of course, she's got her little bed in the utility room up high onto the shelves. And yeah, so she must have been checking him out. But yeah, she's been Velcro since we've been back. Absolute Velcro. I can't go anywhere. Even when I'm in the shower, she's outside the door of the bathroom, meowing, meowing, meowing. So, you know, Dirk has to go to her and check up on her, saying, yes, she'll be back, you know. But there we go. That's how it goes. She'll get used. I mean, she's been sleeping right here next to me, you know, sort of I'm there and she's been there. Last night she was sort of down here, which is better. But yeah, she's been okay. I mean, she missed us, but we're back. We're back. Let's catch it. Yeah. That's where you have to look. Come on, look out there. Look this way. Nope. And we had a photo shoot. Yeah. There is something in the make that involves Layla. And so, yes, I had a photo shoot with her the other day. It didn't last long. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Oh, wow, Mandy, that's very good. So yes, the to-do blanket, that's what we were talking about. It's a different system, right? So it's a system and you keep repeating it throughout the blanket. And of course, it's the colors that make the blanket. So I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you have enjoyed making it. And I hope you have enjoyed that system of just, you know, having all the information in one go. Of course, the border was different. It was a different video, but even so, I mean, how could I've seen someone and she made, I can't remember who it was now, she made the blanket in 1 week. How? Yeah. I guess there was no housework, no cleaning, no cooking. But, you know, that's how it goes, isn't it? That's how it goes. So some people just have more time for crochet than others. I wish I was that kind of person. Yes, I mean, it was like on like the 20th or the, you know, quite soon after that she showed us a picture of the whole thing. So I think it was by the time the border came out. Oh, here we go. Right, so oh my goodness, I seem like I haven't spoken like this for ages. I'm sure Dirk and I have had conversations, but I haven't been talking this much for weeks. Oh my goodness. Look at her. Look. She's so funny. You almost shot her. She's a little darling. Look. There, look. She's so funny. Right, okay, so earlier, Mandy texted me. Now, I don't know whether you remember, but in late August, I think it was, Mandy came to see us. And I think Mandy lives in Kent, and she came on holiday to Exmouth, where we live. She let us know, and so we met up. And it was around the time that I was filming this blanket here. And I think Mandy's watching. And I said to her, would you mind coming along and helping me film in Woodbury Castle? Let's go for a little walk. And at the same time, yeah, there she is, Mandy Andrews. And then at the same time, let's go and do some filming. So we had a walk and we did some filming, and she helped me with carrying, because I had that Moses basket, do you remember? And so today Mandy texted me saying her daughter had another baby. No, the other day, actually. The other day, she texted me saying her daughter had another baby, and guess what she called it? Rory. And so Mandy thought, oh, she didn't click yet. Then she said, oh, I'll make a baby blanket. Guess which baby blanket she made? The Rory blanket for Rory. I mean, unbelievable. So her daughter decided to call her son Rory, and there was this blanket that I'd made that she had helped film in the woods called Rory. What kind of coincidence? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I've been, it's really weird, this thing, because you see this chat happening as well. It has its own life, I tell you that. So there's somebody, oh, Katie, yes. So there's Katie Violet the Diva Dog. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for your loss, and I do hope that you will find some solace in, pictures and memories of your dog. So sorry. Oh my goodness. So that's what we've got there. And then we have a birthday as well. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Gail. I missed that as well. I miss everything in the chat because I'm just talking away. I'm just chatting on my own here. And yes, and then of course, yeah, Mandy has a new grandson. And she made it in white, and it's gorgeous. The blanket is gorgeous. Mandy is not on Facebook. 7th grandchild. Oh my goodness. She's not on Facebook. So when she came to see, but she does watch the YouTube channel. So when she came to see us, she texted me saying, I'm around, can we meet up? And of course, we did. And of course, it was lovely. And now this, what is the coincidence that I choose that name? She helps me film it, and that her daughter, it's got to be, it had to be like that. Right. Oh my goodness. Yes, so it's the Moses blanket, and it says the Rory blanket. I called it Rory because it's a name that goes for boys and girls. So that's why I wanted to have a neutral baby blanket that could be used for any gender. And here we have it in green, and of course Mandy made it in white. Hello everyone. Oh my goodness, let me just try and put this up. It's really cool. This Galabea is really cool. Oh, that's better. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to keep this for summer nights because it is very nice to wear, but it's, very cool. It's warm in here. The heating is on. It's warm in. It's not the heating. I was fine before I put this on. Oh my goodness. Right, back to my list. Okay, let me put this up again now that she's got back into her bed. Oh my goodness. Have a cup. Have a drink first. And this is Egyptian hibiscus. It's not just the hibiscus I buy off Amazon. It's Egyptian hibiscus. And in Egyptian, it's called karkadeh. Is that right? Can anyone confirm? So yes, very nice. And Dirk made it. But this one is a powder. So we have to put it in a bag, a little paper bag, like a tea bag and put the powder in, because otherwise there's like underneath, and it's not so, it's not so nice. So yes, I've had to buy little paper tea bags, empty paper tea bags to put it in. It's the same, Karen, it's the same. Oh, there's Nadine. Nadine, look. This is the one, the Galabea I bought when you helped us. When you helped us bargain with the guys. Look. I'm really loving wearing it. Everybody liked it. So if you want me to show you, I shall have to get up in a minute. I still have my socks on though. What I was going to say as well is, anybody spot anything somewhere? Anybody spot anything? Oh, thank you. Yes, Kakade is correct. Oh, fabulous. Yeah, yes, of course. You helped me choose it. You helped me choose it. There we go. Look at that. But it's really cold to wear, Nadine. I'm so cold. It's probably because of the type of fabric, because he said it was silk and cotton, didn't he? So maybe it's because of that. But it could also be because it's meant for, meant for summer, for warm climes. But yeah, so, oh no. Yeah, see, exactly. Yeah, for the Egypt weather, I thought it would be something like that. So I'm gonna have to wear my my Aztec shawl over it. That doesn't make sense, does it? But there we go. Yeah, so I have got there. No, because now I can't. Nobody can see my. There. Let's put it like this. I have got the pillow there. Have I shown you the pillow? Have I shown you the actual pillow? So let me show you the pillow that we're making with the Netflix. We'll go through all the stuff that's behind there. Okay. So this is the pillow that I came up with. Rectangular this time. And these are the colors in the blanket, but without the black. So because of course we did the blanket and then the black was finished, and so I had lots of color left over, so I thought I wanted to make sure that you use a little bit more of your colors. So this was the solution. Katie, that's all in hand. That's an Egyptian shawl is in hand. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all happening. So we start with the reds, going to the apricot, then the purple and the blues. And that is the color way of the blanket without the black. But then I put a black insert. Look. So my cushion is black. And that way it really stands out nicely. So I do hope, yes, it was on Wednesday. I do hope that, you will like that and you will try to make it. Okay. So that is the pillow for the Netflix blanket. Then, of course, as well, we had requests during the Christmas live, and people asked Dirk to come up with his own pack and his own blanket. Now, he's done that. Can you see something there? But it's all still being made. So yes, I have just today finished the blanket. Follow the finger. Oh, yeah, can you see it? Can you see it? But obviously, that's it. I have to do some more filming. I have to do some more editing. The lookbook has to be filmed. Can you see? Can you see how happy I am? I am going to be the director. I am going to be ordering him about. No, do it again. Yeah, walk sensibly. Walk different. Hold it differently. Do it again, darling. Do it again. That's gonna be me tomorrow. Yes, I am so looking forward to doing that. So I will talk more about it when it's time. Okay, I am not going to. It's all in hand, as you can see. You know, there is still some work to do on the blanket. So it will happen. It will. Yes, I'm going to have my moment, Joyce. I'm going to come up with all those things that he made me do. Run down that hill. Yeah, do it again, darling. So yes. Yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to charge my phone up. Tomorrow I will be filming him. Oh my goodness, I can't wait. I cannot wait to do that. So this time it won't be me in front of the camera, it will be Dirk. Yay! It took him it took a bit convincing. It'll get there. It will get there. We are working on it. Okay, so not next week, maybe not the week after, but certainly, we'll see. We'll see. Because also, excuse me, we have to make sure that all the colors are in stock at Stylecraft, because it's a Stylecraft selection. So again, we need to just make sure that everything is there. So I know you all can't wait to see it, but I just wanted to tell you and show you a little bit of it so that you know that we're working on it. It's all in hand, it's happening, and I just wanted to, I need you to know that I am going to enjoy tomorrow. I am so going to enjoy tomorrow. So yes, hopefully we'll come home still talking to each other. But I'm so excited. Let's have the tables turned. Oh my goodness. Yeah, where are we filming it? Don't know yet. Don't know yet. That's another one of those problems. Where should we film it, darling? Not sure. Can you come up with a location? Yeah, I'll think about it. That's how far we got. Okay. We think we've got something. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we'll see how it goes. I just had to tell you that. Oh. Surrounded by tape. Yeah, could be. Could very well be. Yeah. Oh, right. Yes, a big hill for him to walk up and down. Yeah. And a mud puddle for him to have to avoid. Yeah. And let's think about some clothes changes, costume change. He'll have to do his hair. He'll have to shave. Come on, peeps. He hasn't shaved in he's got to shave, doesn't he? I can't hear anything. He'll have to shave. Yeah. That will be that. He won't have any excuses now. He won't be in the Santa Claus category anymore. Oh my goodness. Well, okay. I thought you were all supporting me then. I'll remember that. I love beards. Yeah, Beachy Head is a bit too far away, Sharon. That's the other side of the country. Well, you know, nearly. Oh, honestly, don't let him get away with not shaving, darlings, please. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Thank you. Right, okay. So we are going through what we can see on the thing. And to be honest, this one is just there for decoration. But there's something else. There is something else that I would like to show you. So do you remember when we made this? And I showed you this, and then everybody was like, oh, how many do we need to make? I want to be ready. I want to be ready for when the video comes out so that straight away I can make it, right? So this is a video that I did quite a while ago. And I have to say, I use this. Let me show you. It's my pencil case. I use this every day, every single day. I put a lining in it. And also what I did was, so when I made it, it was floppy because of course crochet is, you know, floppy. But look, now it stands up. So I'm using this, I don't know whether I've shown you yet. I'm using this like stabilizer, and it's an insert, and it makes it stand up. And it makes, so this is what they put in bags. When you buy a bag and it stands up, this is what they put in between the two, you know, the outside and the inside lining. And so when I upgraded this is what I call it. I upgraded this pencil case. It's so much easier to use now because it stays open, it doesn't flop down, and it's easy to use. So remember, you were like, oh, how many squares do we need to make? And some of you made the squares by the time the video came out on the, whenever it was, the Wednesday or the Friday, and straight away you were able to assemble the pencil case. So in this case, you needed 12 squares. Now, thinking about that, I realize you like to be ready for a video. So we are going to start a new series. The series is called Make 1, Make 2, Make 3, and Create. So on the Wednesday, we are going to have a tutorial where I show you how to make a square. And it could be something that I've found myself on Pinterest or somewhere, or I found a diagram, or I came up with it myself, something, a new square. And then at the end of the video, I will say you need to make so many squares. And then the next video, so the Friday, we will make something with that square. So you will be learning a new square, finding out how many to make, and then you will be ready by the next video to make that thing that I'm suggesting. So some of these objects you might think, oh gosh, not another bag or not another this. But, you know, sort of we'll start simple and we'll see how it goes. And I have more intricate things that I'm making, but also simple things. So I thought we could start with just the one square. I'm not always going to tell you how many squares. Well, you'll see from the Sunday. But what we will do as well, I'm now showing you, right, what we are going to do. And then next Sunday, I will also show you this one. And then I'll show you the next one, but I won't speak about it. So that if you don't want to know what we're making, then you just look away. And then the next Sunday, I talk about it. Do you see what I mean? So I want this to be a surprise. So on Wednesday, you make the square, you learn how to make the square, and then you still don't know what you're making. And then I tell you how many squares you make, so you make them. And then on the Friday, I will tell you what you're making and you can make it. Now, if you want it to be a surprise, there will be a section in the live where now I'm going to say, okay, look away if you don't want to know what we're making. Okay. And if you don't mind knowing, then you just keep looking, right? So this is what we are making this week. And I thought it was a very handy thing. I took it with me to Egypt and I used it because sometimes when you are sort of coming down for breakfast in the morning and you have your table, but then you have to go to the buffet, you want to leave something on the table, like your phone and your tissues. But I don't like them being just there because I think you don't want to, you don't want to just leave them there for all to see. But if they're in this, or even if nothing is in here, it denotes that your table is taken. See? So this is like a little, what I call a breakfast pouch. It's lined with this and some fabric, and I have a button, and it was really easy to make because all you had to make was one square. So on Wednesday, I will show you how to make this square, and then by Friday, you will be ready, if you finished your square, to finish it the way I have, with the button and hopefully with some fabric and some lining. Now, I am going to be making a few of these things. So if you feel like you want to invest in the lining, it's not that expensive. That particular lining and some fabric, you might have some fabric. There are other things as well that we're using over the next few weeks and maybe months of things that we're making. I have added things to my Amazon shop. So below in the video, there is a link to go to my Amazon shop, even if it's not the shop for your country, because I only have the UK one, because I'm in the UK. You can still go in there and see the items and then find them in your own shop. So see what kind of things are in there, and we will be using most of those. I think there's a yarn winder which has been in there for ages, but then all the other things I've put in there are the things that we are going to be using in this series. So for instance, this and some other hardware that we will be using in a few weeks. Okay, so this is what I'm suggesting that we're going to be doing, and I quite like, I mean, this is a simple thing. It's just, one square wonder, basically one square folded in and you've got a purse. It's simple, right? So some of these things will be more intricate, will be requiring a sewing machine, will be life-changing things, but other things will be simple. Okay, and I managed to make a few of these before we went on our trip, and so I filmed this in Egypt and I filmed the next one as well. I mean, I've got a few things that I filmed in Egypt, so it's just nice that I can, show it off to their best with some pyramids in the background and things like that. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this, and for me, it's a fun way to come up with a project for you to do. And it's not just, oh, everything in one video, you know, the videos of the actual squares can be videos on their own. You don't need to make the thing, but the tutorial is still valid. So this tutorial, feel free to make the squares small and obviously make something else with it, make a blanket with it, cardigan, whatever. But, you know, I just give you one suggestion. So the Wednesday videos you can use those for whatever you want to use, but then I give you a suggestion towards the Friday video, make so many, and then, you know, you can make this item. And yes, I've shown you now, and in the video on Wednesday, there will be a lot, you know, again, all this information that I've given you now. I'm not going to keep on repeating that, but it's a series that I will continue, you know, from now on. Basically, sometimes I'll do it. Now I'm going to do several of them, but if there is another one of, like, for example, this type of project, then I can say, I mean, not with a normal, you know, this is an easy square, right? But with a more intricate square maybe, or a different square, then I can say, you know, let's make the square in the first video, and then let's make the other thing in the next video. And yeah, Sandra, I like the idea of the series as well. And then it's split up, and it's not a really long video to make the one thing, but you have the actual square video as a square video, and then the making video as the making video. Does anybody follow what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Oh, wow. Public holiday. Excellent. Enjoy it. So this is the first video. It's the Pansy square. And then on Friday, we make the Pansy pouch. And I have a lot of ideas up my sleeve. So hopefully we're going to be counting up. But who knows? Who knows? I'm not putting myself down to Yes, it's big enough to, oh yes, it's big enough to put a sandwich in that you make at breakfast just in case you get hungry during the day. Yeah, exactly. What a wonderful thing to eat. Why didn't I think of that? Exactly. Yeah. Or you can put like a pastry in there, you know, make sure you have a plastic lining maybe to keep it clean. If you put a plastic bag in there, and then you can put the pastry in there and then close it up and take it with you. Nobody sees what you're taking with you. Nobody's going to know. Yeah, chocolate. Mm. Yes, Midge, exactly. Big sleeves at the moment. Big sleeves. So there we go. So I hope you will like that series. And so next week I will show you something silently. And then on Wednesday, you can make the square. And then on the Friday, we will make the other thing. So we'll have 2 weeks of this in a row. And then probably then Dirk's blanket, if, you know, we manage to film the lookbook tomorrow. I'm still having fun thinking about it. Oh my goodness, I have to, yeah, I'm going to have to come up with all the things that he said to me. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Alison. It's something that will, you know, sort of, you'll straight away have a new square, and you'll have something that you can make with it. The Amazon shop is in underneath the videos. There is a link in the description box, and it says go to my Amazon shop or something like that. So I went to my Amazon shop. I didn't know it was there, and I added stuff to it. So hopefully this stuff, it's called um forgot. Bozal in R form. Bozal in R form. Really strange name, but it's like a stabilizer for bags. And this one is, I have two, and this one is sticky on one side, so you iron it on, and then this one is still loose, and this one is loose, so not sticky. But I think you can also get some that are sticky on both sides. So I got this from no, not my dress, darling. I got this from the craft fair, and this is the Bozal in R form, especially for bags, but it's the same thing. But yeah, it's sticky on one side, so it helps with adhering it. So I think in one of the videos I was saying like, oh, I'm going to stitch it together, but then I just ironed it, and I did say I ironed it. And here I sort of made a special lining, and I show you how to make the lining. I mean, there is a little bit of, I don't want to make the videos too long, so I hope you can, with the instructions that I give you, you can you can do it. Yes, Sandra. It's the strangest name, Bozal in R form. You'll see it, but it's there. They have it on Bozal in R form. They have it on Amazon. They have it in haberdashery shops, craft shops where you find fabrics, things like that. So I mean, I've been looking for something like that for a long time, because Anja had it when she made my sewing caddy. She made a sewing caddy for me, and it was in there, and I was like, since then I've been looking for it. Just I don't know whether you can buy it in Canada. You'll just have to look for yourself in your own country. And I'm sure if you've got Amazon there, you'll be able to buy it. I can't know for everyone where to buy these. I looked for this for a long time, and now that I have it, I'm like, yeah, I'm using it for everything that I can. So yes, I like this, and it's cake worthy. It's a good size for a cake. There we go. So that's the breakfast pouch, and that's our new series that we are going to be starting on the channel, which I hope you will enjoy, and which I hope you will see the sort of the logic, and where you will see how you can, we learn something new, and there is something that we make with it. So I'm not just showing you how to make a square and then letting you, sort of try and come up with an idea for making something with it, but I am going to make a suggestion for what you can make with it. And some of these things that I'm showing you would be good for, like if you have a little stall and you sell crocheted items, these things would be really lovely, like for a prom, and the girls can take this with them with their phone in as their sort of evening pouch, evening bag. You could put a little handle on it, a little string or chain, and so they can hang it on their shoulder, something like that. So it's a lot. There's a lot of things that you can do. Okay, sandwich and picnic carriers. Yes, I really should have done that, because we went to breakfast really early some days, and then we didn't get back until after our excursion, but that was like 1-2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we of course had lunch. But all that time I was hungry. Sometimes I could have put cake in here. I could have put cake in here. Oh, but yeah, so I hope you will enjoy doing that. Right, so that's the videos for next week. We have the square and we have the pouch, and something else very exciting is happening on Saturday. So Teresa here, one of the moderators, has joined our troop. When was that? Back in August or something like that. But I have not met her in real life. And of course, she lives near Oxford in the UK. And for us, that's not that far away. So we are going to meet up with Teresa in halfway from between Oxford and Exmouth. So halfway is near Bristol. So on Saturday, we are going to be meeting Teresa in Cribbs Causeway, and Dirk is coming along, and we are bringing Karen as well. Yes, so it will be a wonderful day out. We'll meet Teresa, we'll have lunch, we'll have a little, a chat and get to know her a little bit. And then, yes, we might go to the craft shop. might. Yeah, we're going on a road trip, Karen, and we have our own driver. Yay! Mr. Packing Tape is driving us. Mr. Tape the Package is driving us. So Dirk will be driving. And so Karen, what crochet project are you going to be taking to do on the way there? I have no more crochet project. I have a problem. Lekker, maar alstublieft hè. Wat er nu gedaan? No, she wasn't putting her nails in my dress. She was putting her nails in my shawl. Yes, right. Okay. Come on. Allee, kom. Hier, dekentje. Ja. Honestly. Come on. Yeah. So Bristol is about, where we are meeting is about an hour and a quarter drive. So we worked out for Teresa, it will also be about an hour and a quarter drive. So it'll be the same, the same distance for both of us. So yes, she probably is, Molly. Thank you for your card, for your Christmas card. She probably is mad, but she would not have liked it there. It was too warm and too dusty and too much water. Have you been to Bristol, Mitch? Yeah. So we're going to meet there and have a little natter, and hopefully she'll bring some of her makes so we can check up on Teresa's. She made she tested the Tudum blanket, so hopefully she will bring hers and show us. And yeah, maybe I will take the new Camel along. Who knows? So she can see it in real life as well. Yes, Jan, I missed you too. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we are looking forward to an exciting week. Tomorrow I will be the director. Yes, Layla. That's going to be great fun, isn't it? And then on Saturday, meeting Teresa. That will be great fun. And on Sunday, I will be back with a live. But on Sunday also, did you see that? What's up, darling? Ah, she's smelling the necklace. She's smelling the necklace. Oh, that's strange, isn't it? Look at her. Hello, darling. And then on Sunday, what is happening? Is it the smell? And then on Sunday, the testers are going to be starting. Yeah, I know, but if it wasn't good for her, she would go away. Strange. Anyway, yeah, no, she hasn't licked it. She's been licking my fingers as usual. But yes, so it looks like she's acting like catnip, but surely, what do you think this is? It's hard. I think it's this on the inside. Very strange. I'm going to take it off in a minute. Why are you looking at me like that? Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, Sunday the testers are starting, so hopefully when they see the first part of the pattern, I'll get some feedback. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And then, yes, I'll be back for another live, and hopefully I won't let her lick it. Hopefully hopefully now I've forgotten what I was going to say. Yes, hopefully you've liked what I suggest to make, and then you will find out what the next thing is that we're making, because it's another square and it's another item. So there we go. Yes, there is essential oil on it, and I think he said it was sandalwood, but I'm not sure. But yes, I'll put it away so she can't get to it, because I have no idea what could be no, I don't surely that's not an almond. It's really hard inside. How can I look that up? Anyway, there we go. That was that. I hope you have enjoyed our little get together. Sorry I haven't been here for a few weeks, but of course, yeah, you know, one has to go on one's holiday at one point. And I hope you will have a lovely week. Think of me tomorrow. And you know, I hope you will enjoy the new series, and let's see what we can make with it. Bye, everyone. Have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye. Layla, they're over there. Say bye-bye. Leylaka, come on. Let me pick you up. Oh. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. No. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.